This year's Wimbledon Championships are now all wrapped up, and what a fun tournament it was on the women's side with so many twists and turns and upsets, and obviously nobody had Iga Swiatek circled to win the whole entire tournament. I mean, what a great tournament the 2025 Wimbledon Championships brought us. Now, guys, we go back and recap the whole entire event by going over the good, the bad, and the ugly. As always, we're going to get started with the good, and no surprise at all, we're getting started with your champion, Iga Swiatek, known as the Queen of Clay. Doesn't get anything done on clay this year, but gets it done on grass. Now, the Queen of Grass for at least 365 days. What a great moment now, guys, for Iga Swiatek in her career to win major championships on hard courts, now on grass courts, of course, the clay court successes. Guys, Iga Swiatek is absolutely phenomenal, and she still has room to grow, which is the best part, guys. Iga Swiatek is such a talent, and this is such a great moment for her in her career. She was the best player start to finish, and she deserves every bit of the kudos that everybody's giving her to her. Guys, one last time, just going to say it how it is. Congratulations one more time to your champion, Iga Swiatek. Few other names, though, in this category, guys. Iga wasn't the only person that had a good tournament. Like your runner-up, Amanda Anisimova. Great tournament for Anisimova. Obviously, we saw the emotions afterwards as Iga's celebrating with the thrill of victory. Anisimova has the agony of defeat. But, guys, great tournament overall. Gets a win in the semifinals over the world number one in Aryna Sabalenka. And her story is great, guys. Being able to take a break from that sport. She was mentally burnt out, and then she comes back with a vengeance. Things didn't start out the best way when she came back from her mental break. But, man, she dialed in now and playing great. We will see much more of Amanda Anisimova going forward. And guys, really quickly, I just want to give shout outs to your other semifinalists. Belinda, Bencic, of course, guys. Great story there too, coming back after having a baby 1 year later, and here we are into a Wimbledon semifinal. She had a great tournament. She just ran into the world beater that Iga Swiatek was, but she had a great tournament overall. Big win over Mira Andreeva in the quarters. And then, of course, the other semifinalist, guys, is your world number one, Aryna Sabalenka. Also a bit of a heartbreak for Sabalenka, guys. She's going to win this tournament 1 year. Mark my words. Sabalenka has the game to win on grass. We see another heartbreaking exit in the semifinals, but make no mistake about it, guys. She will get it done eventually. Tough one for Sabalenka this year, but still, semifinalist, that's a very good showing. Now, guys, we move along to the bad category. I got two names coming at you. First one's going to be the American in Madison Keys, who did win the Australian Open earlier in the year. A lot of people, myself included, had high hopes for her in this one. She's a big server. She has the game to do things on grass. She exits early, losing to Laura Siegemund. Obviously, Siegemund having a very good tournament as well. She made a deep run, losing to Sabalenka in the tournament. But guys, Keys, I thought left meat on the bones. She should have went a lot further in this tournament. And speaking of going further in the tournament, how about Elena Rybakina? Somebody that's won this tournament before. Disappointing exit. Now, she did lose to Clara Tauson, who's a hell of a player, a great up-and-comer. That was kind of a bit maybe of a matchup problem, so to speak. But, guys, Rybakina has the game to do things on grass. She's playing her best tennis at the right time and then dips out early in this tournament. I was not happy with that showing from Elena Rybakina. I thought she could have made a deeper run. She could have been a matchup problem for Iga Swiatek. They could have met somewhere here in this one. But, no, Rybakina does not get that far, losing to Clara Tauson. And finally, guys, we end today's video with the ugly, and I have it down to three names. You can probably make the case for a lot more. There's a lot of upsets in this tournament. Gonna get this category started with Jessica Pegula, the American. She did win right ahead of this year's Wimbledon, winning at Bad Homburg. And who'd she beat in that tournament in the final? Yeah, your Wimbledon champion, Iga Swiatek. She exits in round one. So disappointing to see from Jessica Pegula. And I love Pegula. This is almost, you don't even want to put her in this ugly category. You almost want to say it's a sad category. Pegula has the game to do things on grass and just dips out so early. So disappointing. Also, speaking of disappointing, this was a huge headline here in the United States. It was Coco Gauff who exited very early in round number one as well. I will say Gauff's vulnerable on the grass, guys. It's not her best surface. She did just win the French Open, so she has to miss some time there on the very quick grass season because she did that big media tour over here and everything. Not making excuses for it, but guys, Coco Gauff, one of the top players in the world. You expect her to do a lot better than losing in round number one. And very last name I have in this category is going to be last year's 2024 runner-up in Jasmine Paolini, somebody who's had success on grass and played well, I thought, in the lead-up to Wimbledon this year. But, guys, she exits early, losing in round number two. Very disappointing showing from Jasmine Paolini as well. So that was your good, the bad, and the ugly from the 2025 Women's Wimbledon Championships. What a great tournament it was, guys. Like I said, a lot of twists, turns, upsets, ego winning. The whole thing was just great. It was a great tournament from start to finish, and it's such a fun tournament every single year. But guys, just to wrap things up, I'm going to say it one more time. I know I gave this person so many congratulations, but she deserves every single bit of it. Congratulations one last time, your 2025 Women's Wimbledon Champion, Iga Swiatek.